Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to International Ballet's 2020 Passport to Dance Virtual Gala, where generosity meets passion, passion ignites effort, and effort changes the world. Here are your hosts for tonight's event, International Ballet Executive Director Sarah Shoemaker and Passport to Dance Event Chair Sarah Mothersbaugh.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Shoemaker.
And I'm Sarah Mothersbaugh.
On behalf of everyone at International Ballet, we thank you for joining us in supporting IB's mission to bring joy and success through professional ballet training and performances.
We have an exciting night in store for you.
You will hear from several people whose lives have been changed by the beautiful art of classical ballet.
You will see performance and video highlights that you may have missed in past seasons.
And there will be a few surprise visitors, so be sure to stick around to the end.
We have been raising money all week long with our virtual silent auction, but it's not too late to help make tonight's event a huge success. If you haven't already done so, visit the website listed on your screen or text PASSPORT to 243-725 from your smartphone and you'll receive a link to register. Be sure to add your credit card or debit card at registration so checkout will be super easy.
Before we go any further, we want to thank International Ballet and Passport to Dance sponsors and supporters.
Town Magazine, Jerry Finley Fine Art Portraiture,
Mosey Trucking, Greenville Health Authority,
Flourish, the Greenville Metropolitan Arts Council,
and the South Carolina Arts Commission. I also want to thank Passport to Dance Chair Sarah Mothersbaugh, Silent Auction Chair Amber Dennard, raffle sponsor Allison McCormack, and all the businesses and individuals who donated to our silent auction. This event would not have happened without your incredible generosity, leadership, and dedication.
Thank you so much. I've learned a lot this year and I think the virtual auction turned out wonderfully. Now let's take a look back at some of our student dancers interviewed in 2019.
It's acting, but it's not like in movies when they start talking. You know what they're saying through their movements. You can tell the audience what you're actually doing by how the music is going. If it's dramatic, you act dramatic.
My friends, my teachers, anybody I know that I really, really care about and I know they care about me, I depend on them a lot.
Part I like about dance on the stage is showing everyone what you have learned, what your teacher has taught you.
I always loved ballet. I started reading a book with a ballet picture on it, and then I kind of got more books and started watching ballet, and then I asked my mom if I could do ballet classes, and so I've been doing ballet classes since then.
When I was 3, I would dance around the house all the time, and my mom auditioned me for a class and I got in.
I remember I wanted to be like one of the ballerinas I saw on TV. I think it was like Angelina Ballerina or something.
We just have a lot of fun talking about our movements, and we laugh a lot and have a bunch of fun.
I like how we prepare dances for the end of the year to show our friends and families, and I think this helps them, and even us sometimes, realize what we've learned, what we've done.
They have a great boys class and the program is growing since more boys are joining. Some of my best friends dance there and I really enjoy performing with them.
IB has set a strong foundation for me to reach goals like getting into Chautauqua Summer Intensive, and I hope I go far in the future.
I really want to take it to professional, to go to big companies and big places like ABT and just all these big places that I can go to.
IB offers the world-known gold standard for training. When they train a dancer, they use the classical Russian Vaganova method, which has produced the world-class dancers throughout the ages. When you see an international ballet performance, especially if it's with the Greenville Symphony Orchestra, you will see the result of that training. It's beautiful.
The Vaganova technique is proven for building some of the finest ballet dancers in the world.
Artistic director Vlada Kiselova received her Vaganova training in Kiev, Ukraine. As a result, IB dancers benefit from her keen eye for detail in everything from technique and artistry to costumes and production.
Let's take a look at a pas de deux from La Bayadere Act 1, performed in 2017 at the Warehouse Theater, featuring IB alums Logan Acker and Gabriel Paluzak, and staged by Vlada Kiselova.
At some point, you would realize you have enough experience, you have enough, I guess, passion, love of ballet, that you want to start to share that love of ballet and your experience with your students. And you don't only want to teach them like ballet technique, you also want to teach them how to work properly, how to take care of their own bodies, how to love that hard work, that process that would lead you for that result, for the performance. Because now, like everything quick, 21st century, everyone wants a quick result, but it is not, You have to spend lots of time, lots of hours, lots of time at the studio working hard to achieve that result. And what is the most important, what I want to teach my students, never stop and continue to go to pursue their goals. Even if they have any kind of limitation anyway, You cannot stop. You want to do what you want, what you love to do, and of course I would help with this.
If you want to support the work that Vlada and the entire team at IB is doing, visit the Fund a Need section on the auction site right now and browse the ways you can support.
There's no gift that's too small. Every dollar helps to fund the mission, and there are a variety of needs. The Tutu Fund helps IB provide beautiful professional costumes for all of our performances.
The Accessibility Program supports our partnership with Thrive Upstate to provide a weekly dance class for adults with intellectual disabilities. This program is in its 13th year.
The Technology Fund will help us continue to serve the needs of our dancers and their families across the many platforms required to keep things running smoothly and maintain effective communication. And printers and computers do not last forever.
We'll be back in a bit to talk about some other options for support. In the meantime, let's look at a brief video from our 2016 Passport to Dance event that describes the history of ballet in Russia.
Though ballet is truly represented all around the globe, the influence and history of Russia is unmistakably one of the most powerful. When Peter the Great made it his mission to bring the art and culture of Western society to the people of Russia, ballet came with it, and eventually, the Imperial Theater School was founded at the Winter Palace in the capital, St. Petersburg, in 1738. Russia's first ballet company came from this school, the Imperial Russian Ballet, now known as the Mariinsky Ballet, which performs at the historic Mariinsky Theater, as well as a newly constructed Mariinsky II, across the canal on Theater Square. Here, as director and choreographer, popular French dancer Marius Petipa became arguably the most influential figure in classical ballet history, and his choreography is still performed by every major ballet company in the world. Petipa's collaborations with Russian composer Pyotr Tchaikovsky are among the most famous, including Swan Lake, The Nutcracker, and Sleeping Beauty. It was Petipa's student, Agrippina Vaganova, who codified the Russian ballet technique that is now named after her and taught all around the world. But for the ballet in Russia, there is a tale of two cities. About 700 kilometers southeast of St. Petersburg lies the much less luxurious but grand and industrial Moscow, the country's original capital, regaining its power in 1918 under Lenin. Only about 40 years younger than its northern neighbors, the Bolshoi Ballet and the Bolshoi Ballet Academy grew in the shadows until the 1900s, when ballet master Alexander Gorsky helped the Bolshoi to rise on its own to become one of the most prestigious ballet companies in the world. Without doubt, the Russian ballet formed its own character, finesse, and dedication to classicism. Famous ballerinas of the time, such as Maya Plisetskaya, recalled that ballets such as Swan Lake became the calling card of the Soviet government, shown to world leaders as a symbol of Russian culture and perfection. In the West, the Russian ballet was a mystery to many, but with the creation of the Ballet Russe in Paris during the height of the Russian Revolution, impresario Sergei Diaghilev showcased artists such as Vaslav Nijinsky, Mikhail Fokin, a young George Balanchine, and legendary ballerina Anna Pavlova, whose interpretation of Fokin's Dying Swan marked her place in history forever. From Rudolf Nureyev to Galina Ulanova and today's Svetlana Zakharova, Russia has produced some of the world's most famous ballet dancers. Do svidaniya for now. This is your passport to dance.
Valued at $5,950, you can enjoy 6 days and 6 nights of luxury accommodations while immersing yourself in the wild of Africa's richest conservation regions situated in Zululand, South Africa. See elephant, rhino, leopard, giraffe, hippo, zebra nyala, Cape buffalo, kudu, and many more plains game in 2 daily open Land Rover trips from experienced guides. Includes 3 meals a day prepared by ethnic chefs, with an African flavor, of course.
So ballet for me as a mother has been an awesome gift to be able to observe in my daughter's life. I have seen her grow tremendously. I have seen her be pushed. I have seen joy, tears, humility, perseverance, strength, compassion, and all of the things that a parent hopes and prays that their children grow up to be and to embrace in life, I have seen fostered and grow specifically because of ballet. I have seen International Ballet come together as a family, and the dancers lift each other up, dancing for the others in the wings because they've been right there with them, hold their breath and gasp, cheer, cry, just really come together as a team for what many look at as a solo career.
Thank you for sharing, Elisa. Providing that kind of experience to as many young dancers as we can is exactly why we hope to raise more money for IB tonight than we ever have raised before with Passport to Dance.
This year is even more important as we continue to face the challenges of operating during the pandemic. Our entire team of faculty and staff accepted a cut in wages this season to help ensure that IB could survive the effects of the pandemic. Everyone is all in, but we still need support.
So get bidding and bid up. And if the auction isn't your thing, check out these other fund-to-need options.
The Storytime Ballet Fund supports the trainee program and the 4 annual performances that they provide for free in partnership with the Greenville County Library System. These performances allow young children in the Upstate the opportunity to see and be inspired by the costumes and performers up close.
Oliver's Point Shoe Fund, named in honor of Greta Somerville's beloved dog, helps to support IB Company dancers' point shoe needs. Point shoes can cost up to $100 a pair and can sometimes wear out in just a handful of wearings. This fund was created to lessen the burden of the expense for IB families.
The Scholarship Fund goes directly to help families with dedicated, talented, and passionate children who demonstrate financial need. Our goal is to provide $30,000 in scholarships this year.
And now, let's hear from IB Board Chairman Michael Hildebrand about why he supports International Ballet.
This is my second term, so I've been involved this time for 4 years, and so now as the chair, really I think part of my focus is to help set up IB for the future and to make sure that we have a structure in place that will allow it to continue for many decades to come. Every time I come in to a studio or every time I watch a performance, I just am amazed at the work that these kids do. It's just truly amazing, and so for me, International Ballet is just really just a gem in the Upstate. It's important to have a variety of things in a community because not everybody likes the same things. And so when we talk about the arts in general in Greenville, we've got a really great, diverse community. I mean, not only do we have a lot of visual arts and artists, but we also have theater and performing arts. And then I think with International Ballet, it really does just top things off.
IB is really an extended family. And you see that with the students and how, well, it's probably a little different than most traditional sibling relationships, but they generally and genuinely want the best for their classmates. Like, I remember this Saturday, I had given a combination and the students were doing it. I had an odd number of students. So one person had to go by themselves. And so I chose someone to go by themselves, and the other students were so proud of her and so happy that she got chosen to do a solo. And the adult class those are some fun people. I love teaching the adults.
Valued at $10,000, this 6-night trip for 2 to Ireland offers stays in Dublin, Antrim Coast, Belfast, historic castles, in addition to Guinness VIP tickets and a rental car for 2. Inspired by the epic HBO series Game of Thrones, this travel package takes you to the areas where much of the scenic show was filmed.
My family, as well as our family business, decided to sponsor International Ballet because we We truly believe that arts is important in our society, and we felt that International Ballet has been such a great venue for Lillian, and it has made her have incredible work ethic, and her dedication to the art is there, and we have to give International Ballet thanks for that. Her self-worth, she's motivated, she knows what she wants, and we just wanted to make sure that we supported an organization like International Ballet because they support not only my child, but all children in the studio and outside of the studio, in the community. And we also see how they bring the arts to local Greenville, to the community. And that is important for us as a society to make sure that we're instilling those positive attributes that we all share. And the other thing that we love about International Ballet is that we're able to bring together various cultures. And so it was really a no-brainer to support an organization that is already supporting its entire community.
We have heard from several very special people tonight, but there are so many special people who have committed time, money, and talent to IB over the years.
To all of you out there watching tonight, we know that many of you are either currently involved or have been involved or are close to someone who is involved. We just want you to know that we appreciate you. You are the reason that we are able to plan and execute this event that supports the dancers and the entire Upstate community.
As Liz Blackwood said, we are like a family. What binds us together is the belief that something profoundly good comes from the study and performance of a classical art and having a community to share it with. Take a look at this video from 2019, one of our favorites.
I've been dancing for 9 years.
12 years.
13 years.
Since I was about 8.
Since I was 4.
12 years.
For 11 years.
Since I was 3. That's 12 years.
On performance day, I try to sleep in to get as much rest as possible.
No special food, just time and prayer.
Normally go to Subway and get a sandwich.
I usually eat Subway before I perform. Coffee.
Starbucks.
Ultra caramel frappuccino.
Usually a matcha, but sometimes a chai.
Before each performance, my friends and I go and we do a handshake.
We always do that before the show.
Can I get I like how I'm so close to everyone in my class. We're all kind of like a family to each other.
It's just like a very big family. Everybody here likes each other. It's just fun.
I don't get nervous. I just get excited. When you have your friends and family watching you, they came here to watch you, so you're gonna do the best you can.
That's the most nerve-wracking moment, right before the curtain comes up. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be good? I don't know.
I try to remind myself of all of my dances, so just go through them in my head and just focus on what I'm doing.
I gotta remember everything that I've worked for. Remember all the choreography.
Remember the choreography.
The choreography.
Choreography. Choreography.
Give the performance to God and try my best to show them that the time they put into me is worth their time.
What I love about International Ballet is the training and the people. It's definitely shaped me into the person I am today with dedication and being committed.
I love that International Ballet has such a positive community that surrounds the place.
I go to dance usually around 5 to 7 days.
Every day but Sunday.
I love the people and the studio and the faculty and the training.
Everyone's so nice and we're just like family.
Dedication.
Pain.
Commitment.
Fortitude. Training. Motivation.
Motivation.
Strength.
Perseverance.
Friendship.
Family.
Family.
This is my dance family.
Valued at $3,756, this three-night getaway for two to Charleston, South Carolina offers a deluxe room at the Belmont Charleston Place Hotel, daily breakfast, a 2.5-hour private Charleston history and photo walking tour, and dinner for two at Charleston Grill. A living postcard of Southern antebellum grandeur, Charleston enjoys a gentler way of life.
We started tonight with words from IB board member Carrie Bannister. We will also let her close us out. But before Carrie comes back, there are a few other people who wanted to say hello and celebrate with us. Here is principal dancer Sebastian Vinay in Mexico City.
Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. Cheers from Mexico City. This is where I am right now, waiting for this very difficult time to get better. Even though these are very troubling times that we're living right now, I think it's good to use it to reinvent ourselves, and clearly we're doing it since we're holding Passport to Dance now virtually. But we can't thank you enough for the support you give us, artists, and also especially to International Ballet. So I hope I see you guys soon. I miss you, and I can't wait to be back in Greenville and perform for you guys. Take care.
Passport to Dance was originally the brainchild of IB alum and former Director of Artistic Operations, Juliana Jordan. Juliana is now the company manager of the Boston Ballet. I'm so excited to welcome her back to Passport to Dance 2020.
I'm so happy to say hello to all of you who are here to support International Ballet. It's definitely one of the most important and impactful organizations in my life, and certainly a reason that I continue to study dance and even learn to speak some Russian. And it's definitely a part of how I got here today at Boston Ballet.
Thank you, Juliana and Sebastian, and thank all of you for joining us.
It's still not too late to donate and bid, and tell your friends and family to donate and bid. We hope to see you all in person for next year's Passport to Dance.
And now once more, let's hear from board member Carrie Bannister, and we will close out with IB dancers performing an excerpt from our 2016 performance of Giselle. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Come with me to a performance and just watch it. And you know, great art will affect you, whether you want it to or not. And when you see a performance, you'll do like I did, just start crying. It's beautiful.